Hello and welcome to InScope, a project management platform designed for the modern experience. In today's tutorial, we'll show you how to set up your company's units, categories, rate tables, and activity codes. Navigate to System and select Units from the left-hand panel. Units are the basis of measurement for resources, such as dollars or days. To add a new unit of measure, hit the blue button in the upper right-hand corner. You can also edit our pre-existing units for more control over how they appear in your rate table, which will be covered shortly. Now let's go over categories. There are 3 types to choose from: personnel, expense, and equipment. Let's add a subcategory to each section, such as project manager in personnel, sub-consultant in expense, and a truck in equipment. Remember those units of measure we just went over? You can apply those here. There's no limit to the number of categories you can add. Now it's time to utilize both units and categories as we dive into rate tables. The company rate table defines the default unit cost rates charged by resource categories for forecasts, timesheets, and expenses. Let's build out this pre-existing rate table by adding a new row and selecting your resource type. I'm going to pick from the expense category. Next, let's add a resource category. I'm going to select the sub-consultant we just created in categories, and then select dollars from the unit of measure here. You can now manually add your rates across the board, or use the calculator in the corner to escalate it across the row. Let's set the escalation at 0% for 5 periods, and InScope will fill out the data across the row for us. But let's say we want to bump that escalation up to 3%. Watch as your rate table escalates accordingly. You can also create a new category from the menu line here, but to create a new unit of measure, you'll have to go to the Units tab. Let's move on to activity codes. Activity codes are used to align your timesheet entries and expense entries with your accounting systems. InScope is customizable to you and your company, so update the nomenclature however you see fit by clicking the Edit button. To add a new activity code, click the blue button in the upper right-hand corner and fill out the field. Most of your company has been set up, but there's still more to learn. Check out our next InScope tutorial on scope statuses and agile scoring to continue your InScope education.